The 4 pieces at the Mint show are all animals. There's a deer, a shark, a rat, and a monkey. The monkey, and they're all life size. The rat is a little large. The rat is sort of based on a Gambian rat, which is larger than your average country rat. But the monkey is titled Monkey Goes to Bollywood, and it's a life-size monkey. The skin of it, I call the material that I stitch onto the armatures the skin. So the skin of the monkey is original lobby cards from India, from New Delhi, India. Bollywood lobby cards. Bollywood is a really popular type of movie in India. It's insanely popular there. And I'm really attracted to the imagery of Bollywood movies and Bollywood in general. I mean, they're like 3-hour long, music videos. They're incredible. So I went to eBay, which is where I go for, lots of things, weird things that I'm looking for, and I found these lobby cards with this great imagery from 2 Bollywood movies on it. And so the piece is about the number of monkeys that coexist with the population of New Delhi on a not so friendly basis all of the time. I mean, there have been instances, and actually the inspiration for the piece came from a story I read in the New York Times about monkeys actually killing a man, pushing him. He was trying to fight the monkeys off on his balcony, and they pushed him off his balcony, and he died. So the piece Monkey Goes to Bollywood is directly inspired by that story. So the Bollywood lobby cards, make up the skin of the monkey. The shark is called the blue shark, and that is purely, it's the species of shark that it is, and it's a life-size, 6-foot-long shark. And the material that's sewn onto it is a paper that I made that I saturated with sort of a blood-colored ink, and then I did a shellac stencil of sort of a traditional Japanese wave pattern. And the concept of the piece is about shark finning, and it's about an estimated 1 million sharks that are killed every year just for their shark fins, commercial fishing vessels. And it's a really popular dish. A shark fin soup is a really popular dish in Asia, and that's where a lot of this takes place. Commercial fishing vessels will catch sharks in their normal catch, cut their fins off, and just throw them back into the water, where they die because they can't get oxygen and they're missing their fins. So that's like the most subtle piece in the show, the blue shark. There's the rat, which is called Rattus manus, and that is simply a rat, and the skin of it is, it's like a plastic mirror sheeting, and when the viewer looks at it, you see a reflection in the rat. And I did that because I'm sort of talking to how rats, like in cities in New York City, any big city you live in, the rats really feed off of the waste of man. And yet in Gambia, they're training rats to track down landmines. So it's sort of it's an interesting, relationship that we have with the rat. And the deer is called Deerfield, USA. And that is a life-size fawn form, and the imagery it's aerial imagery of a housing development, a suburban housing development, actually in Michigan. And I just printed that out on, like printmaking paper, archival inkjet prints, and stitched so the body of the deer is made up of aerial imagery of the suburban housing development. I think that's pretty self-explanatory.